Well, a lot of emotions in the room. The message to the boys was, they're a champion of champions. They won an OHL championship. They knocked out the WHL championship team in this tournament, and they knocked out the Quebec League championship team. So they are they're the champion of champions. Steve Steyhoff said it best when he talked to the guys. We won a championship, we lost the tournament. It's tough, very emotional in the room, but I mean, I've never, all my years of playing hockey and being a coach, I've never been part of a tighter group, team that's come so close, loves each other, feels like a family, and what they've played through, so many of these guys, and still found ways to win and be there for each other. They've inspired me.
One of the discussion points has been through the 2 weeks here, that the St. John with the rest time was a fresher team with better jump. Could you see that in these games, that they just looked like a rested team?
Oh, absolutely. They've played 4 hockey games in the past 50 days. We've been through 4 hard playoff rounds and 5 games here. I'm not going to use that as an excuse. That's just part of the way the setup is. But of course, they don't have a third of their players hanging on a string, and they're energized. They're at home. That's part of what makes this trophy the hardest to win in sports. You have to go through a full playoff. You have to become a champion to move on from your league. Then you have to defeat other champions. I'll give them credit, though. They played really well. They played a very structured game. They played hard. They played fast. They were energized. They earned it, but they were certainly more fresh and healthy than we were.
What do you think made the difference, in this particular game?
Well, they got out to an early lead. I thought the game was fairly even. What made the difference is they capitalized on their big chances. They really did. I think the shots were 13-11. The score was 4-1. Causey he's a big part of the reason we're here. I'm not putting it on him. They had some good chances and scored on them. We had some chances. Their goalie came up with some saves. It's not a goaltender thing. We loosened up a little on some of them a little too much. I think it was the second goal with a little bit of distance between the player and our D-man. It's not on Causey at all. They just capitalized on their chances.
Coach, was it really tough based on the hostile environment tonight?
No, I don't think our players had any issue with the fans or it being a hostile environment. Our guys are a confident group, a passionate group, very competitive. I don't think that had any effect. The other team having a lot of jump, obviously you get more jump when you're in front of your home crowd. You block a shot, you hear the fans, you kill a penalty, you hear your fans. On the flip side, you don't get that boost, so there's an advantage to home ice. Last change is a big advantage too. They get the matchups, but it's part of the game. I don't think our players were intimidated at all, though, by the crowd.
You've obviously had your fan base, and some of them were here, and you're going to see some in the parade and in that get-together tomorrow. But I feel like, at least from my standpoint, the city got behind you guys, and that's got to feel real good.
We go back to Game 7 against Windsor, and you look at that crowd. It gave our players a lot of emotion. The fan support was off the charts. I believe it was an OHL record for a playoff game. That shows how passionate our fans are and how lucky we are to be calling Hamilton home as a sports franchise. So, that was amazing. The fans that have come here, we've seen the flags in the crowds, the jerseys. Really appreciate their support.
Jay, you talk about how much the players are invested in this and everything else. How much does this sting for you walking off the bench with that loss at the end of the year?
You know what? I'm not going to say it stings. It's of course we played to win. Like I said, the amount of courage in our dressing room, the guys that were tired and hurt, and they left it all out there. We would have liked to win. I'm nothing more than incredibly proud of what these guys have done. Like I said, they're champions. To win an OHL championship, knock out the W and Q champions. They've got to hold their heads high. We won a championship. We lost the tournament.
Nathan, what will you remember about playing with this team?
Everything, man. On the ice, off the ice. No matter what it is, best group of guys I've ever played with. So it's hard to put into words what these guys mean to me. They're all brothers to me, and It's tough right now knowing this is the last game that we'll play together.
You've got fans here in St. John. You've got fans waiting for you tomorrow in Hamilton. What's your message to the Bulldogs fans that have supported you all season long?
We're the best fans. We earned our trophy. Went through 2 months of war to get to it. We lost the tournament here. We're banged up. I'm not making excuses, but we grinded. We gave it our all. We just came up short. We earned our trophy though. We earned our J. Ross Robertson Cup. We earned that. So we're proud of ourselves.
Coach talked about the fact that you beat every champion here, and you lost the tournament in that sense. Just a little comment on that.
Yeah. We beat every championship team here. We beat the WHL. We beat the QMJHL. So stings, but we're proud of ourselves. We're going to keep our heads high. We know that we earned our trophy. We're proud. We're proud of the group. It's the most special group of guys I've ever played with. No matter what happened, we were resilient throughout the whole season. We knew we had a special group at the start. We knew we were going to be here, and we earned our trophy. So,
Ryan, what will you remember about playing with this group of guys?
Just the brotherhood we had. I mean, everyone talks about it. Every guy in this room was unreal to play with. One of obviously my best year of hockey I've ever had. And, our group was so tight that just like you said, the injuries. That was just something we do for our team, just because we were so tight and we were willing to do anything for each other. And then it just really stings right now, to be honest, guys.
I just noticed your hat. Is that a bit of a message?
Yeah, I've been wearing it all week. It's just kind of, we are the champions still. I mean, we beat every championship team here. We're obviously not the champions of Mem Cup, but we got to help hold our heads high here, and we had a hell of a season. And I'm super grateful to share it with this group of guys.
You've got fans here in St. John. You've got fans waiting for you guys tomorrow in Hamilton. What's your message to the Bulldogs fans that supported you all season long?
They've been unbelievable. Even the fact that we have some fans here out in St. John is unbelievable. I was not expecting it at all. But it's a testament to our fans again and how good they are. Game 7, I think we all saw it. It was unbelievable. And just all year, both my 2 years being here, they've been unreal. And I can't thank them enough. And I know a group of guys in there can't thank them enough either.